Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Mike at Night. How are you all doing there today? Okay, let's see if we could get this camera going. All right, I think we're going good now. Had a little technical glitch there, you know it is. All right, let me see all the people who have joined us this evening for the Mike at Night. Tonight we're talking about how do you know if a woman loves you? I hope that you will share the live. Share the live. Lyndon, good evening to you. Nice that you're on early. Kasi Shangi. Lyndon, you're not going to be in Quadrangle tonight. Charmin boys. I'm like Lyndon even be charming to it. Angel, good evening. Hey, just press share and put it on your page or your profile so that other people could join us. Rock and come in, my dear friends and people. Rock and come in. This is Mike at Night, and we are on live and alive. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So what do we have coming up? Well, what do we have dealing with? We're just going to wait for a few people to come in. Lawrence Clement, one of the men you always late. He early tonight. He want to hear, how do you know that a woman loves you? All right, all of you all who here, we appreciate you all coming for this topic this evening. We had a wonderful program last week, and we had a great feedback from it. Quite a bit of views took place. And so, we're looking forward for today. Joan Pierre, Woodbridge, Virginia. Yes. Joan, I think I want to make a visit this year and see you guys up there. So if I come, I'll try and pass. La Mimi's and my friends them on. Okay. All right. Nice. Good. Let me tell you what one of the challenges that we have is knowing when somebody loves us. Partly because we superimpose what we hope into the lives of the very people. Last week we spoke about how do you know if a man loves you, and we were indiscriminate when it comes to that. We're going to be just as judicious as we did last week for this one. So just make sure you share the live. Rock and come in, people. Rock and come in. If you're here for the first time, let us know. We'd love to be able to acknowledge you and to say where you are from. All right. So I'm going to use from Joshua C. Gaffos in a 2023 article from October, where he speaks about to tell if a woman loves you. An adult man is supported in this discussion. October 27, 2023. So it's not a very old article. All right. So we're going to get into it because imagine he has 26 signs. We can't deal with all these 26 signs. There is a lot of signs to watch with a woman. Good evening, Sharon. Let me just say condolences to my good friend Sharon Andrews. She had a death in her family, and so we'll be glad to have her on this evening. All right. 26 signs. You know, one of the things that we have is color blindness. That people will be in a relationship. They see all the signs that this thing is not working. It cannot work. They ignore the signs. I don't know what it is that people think. people seem to think that if I do all of this hard work for this person, they're going to love me. We do all sort of things for people to love. Just be who you are. If you are a good person that matches up to the vibes and the vibration of the person, it will work out. But you can't adjust yourself hoping that this is going to work. Just be a good person, the best version of yourself that you can be. Right? So that's what we're going to talk about. And that's where we're going to go. Yes. Yeah, Josanne, you can come in, Josanne. Josanne from St. Lucia. But you're late, eh? You really. Look, my sister, can now come in, Diane Robinson. Rock and come in, my dear. Rock and come in. All right. So let's not waste some time. Let's get going. Gentlemen, let me tell you, I'm not talking to the men here tonight. You know how many ladies are with you because of what you have, because of what you could provide, and because of favors you could give them. And there are some women, not all, that would play you for a fool. There are some men who they have the retirement money, the pension and so on, and they'll buy you. But there are some women who will come at you because they know you have. And some of these old tune-faced men who should be looking to settle down themselves in life, they are more concerned to be running women with their money and those women eating them up, thinking that is love they love. Right? There's no compatibility or chemistry. It's not going to work. Yeah, right? If the man not for you, he's not for you. All right? So let us get that straight off the bat. Let me make sure that I have this good. All right. Let me get rid of this. All right. All right. So point number one. A woman who loves you will prioritize. A woman who loves you will prioritize you. Why is it this thing keeps going on? All right. Let's go that again. I'm having so much technical difficulties tonight. A woman who loves you will prioritize you. She'll take the relationship serious. She'll take you seriously. So a lot of people run after you. You'll have somebody, she's looking to get ahead in her life and she's looking to make sure that she puts herself first and all of that. Because you know of this kind of, for some of them, the woman's lib thing. See about yourself and so on, and then let man come after and let everybody else come after and so on. So they see about themselves. And they call us narcissistic. Some of them are very narcissistic. But if she's serious about you, the woman who really loves you, you become important to her. Don't settle for less than that. Don't be intimidated or water down your expectation because of the fact that she feels that she needs to be able to be push her own agenda. As long as somebody is by themselves and single, push yourself. Be number one. Push yourself because you are single. You are on your own. As long as you're going to share your life with somebody, as long as you're going to get into a relationship with somebody, get real. The other person has got to take some priority inside of your life. Whether it is a man or a woman that you are talking about here, but tonight we're talking about men who want to recognize if a woman loves them. We dealt with the men last week. So we can afford to go with this one here. So you are not an ATM, sir. Do not allow her to think that everything else must come first. Her hair, her friends, her interest, her education, and you become an afterthought. She would not settle for that, neither should you. But in a way to pander to so many women, a lot of men give up their stand in order for the woman to have her way. So I was speaking with a gentleman sometime. Well, on so many occasions I speak with gentlemen. And you'll find that a man would say that, listen, I do all the cooking in the house because, you know, he doesn't want to get it to come across that he is being chauvinistic, that the woman must cook for him and so on. And I've met men who have cooked for years, and they will admit that my wife has never cooked for me. She has never given me a meal, or she hardly ever does that and so on. But they do it for so long, and then they get to the point that they are absolutely fed up of it. Why did you even encourage it in the first place? What is wrong is if she cooks for you? And why is it she has to take the whole notion from her friends? Don't cook for no man. You're not his mother. You're not his maid. Well, all right. When you see rope dragging behind goat, it's because he busts it. There's a reason why that goat bust the rope. Let he go away. You understand me? Just look back. Sharon said a man could say he loves a woman and the feeling is absolutely not mutual, and on the other side. Well, true. But we're talking about the woman tonight. Eden, good night. Good evening. Toko. All right. So he is going to prioritize her. He's going to put her, she is going to put him as part of whatever it is plans that he has. Two, a man, and this is for men, if the woman loves you, expect that she's going to get jealous. Now, this may sound a bit funny or inappropriate, but a woman that really, really loves you, I'm not talking about the woman who's obsessed. I'm not talking about the woman who is very needy. I'm talking about the woman who loves you. She gets jealous when you love somebody else or you give your attention to somebody else. That's nice. Don't shun it. Don't insult her because of that. Appreciate the fact that she gets jealous of you. You see the woman who not jealous of you and don't care who you go with and don't care what happens and so on, watch that. There's a high chance she herself have a man of her own. But the woman who really loves you, don't fight it when she's jealous. Appreciate her jealousy because she was maybe jealous for a good reason. If she really has a good man and she thinks she has a good man that she loves, she will not like the fact that he has somebody else or that he is giving his attention to somebody else. So jealousy is natural. Don't you fight that. And what the gentleman said, if she didn't care or was indifferent, she would be much less likely to get jealous. So let's take these friends with benefit. We have heard women talk about she has friends with benefit when she has needs, and men have that too, but we're talking about it from this night. She has friends with benefits and so on. You think the purpose of that friends with benefit is that she can go with somebody else and the person can go with somebody else, but they must not be jealous of each other. There must not be any ties that hold them together. You know why that is so? Love doesn't exist inside of that. This is a transaction. This is a business. You have a service, I have a service that I'm going to exchange. We are bartering. But love does not operate like that. Love is jealous. No wonder God is a jealous God. He gets jealous when we give our attention to some other being that we pleases him. So God is a true jealous person. Good evening, Tobago Joe. Nice having you. Eden says, thank God my wife is not the jealous type. Eh? Well, Eden, if she's not jealous, I will have to talk to her. Tell her give me a call. My number is 480-0080. Tell her give me a call. Why is she not jealous of you? He will have her on pedestal and she will have him as a footstool, says Lyndon. Kenneth says she only using him conveniently. When good going to the half chain, leave it alone. Yeah. Myrtle, good evening. Nice having you. You're late, but we're good to have you. Oh, Madara, Guyana, good evening. Good to have you. All right. It's true, Mike. Jealousy steps in. We as women should cut out that jealousy since you can end up sick. Well, no, we're saying it's the obsession. Jealousy is not wrong. Jealousy is not bad. It shows that you care. If you really care with somebody, you will have a problem if the person goes with somebody else. All you tell me now, we're not being mechanical and unfeeling. We must have feelings. Who does not feel jealous? Because that person has gone with somebody else. Now, there are some people jealous because they don't want you, they're not treating you good, but as soon as you get somebody else, they get jealous that you turn your eyes elsewhere. But that is not the love type of jealousy we're talking about. We are talking about she genuinely loves you, she appreciates and adores you, and you are giving your attention otherwise. Accept the fact that she's jealous. All you agree with me? Then let me know if you're talking to you. Who want to go, let them go. Well, we're not saying that she's going to ask him to stay in Russia. Or try and follow me. Don't let all your don't let all your sense get away with one. She can go, or he can go. Anybody can go. We're just talking about the fact that they are jealous. Not that they're preventing you from going if you have somebody else. You understand me? So, and this is what the gentleman saying from the article, and I think I support it. And you tell me, who out there, anybody out there, tell me, who out there loves somebody and the person gives the attention somewhere else and you don't feel jealous? Tell me. If you really want for us to have a conversation tonight, you tell me that you don't ever feel jealous when somebody else finds somebody. Let me see. Tobago Joe says, when jealousy sets in, the question men or women should ask themselves, am I jealous due to infatuation or do I really care for this person? I agree with you, Tobago Joe. I'm going to take that. Because people get jealous for different reasons. I'm talking about the genuine, pure jealousy that that the attention and the affection that I am getting, somebody else is now sharing that. So I could take that. Angel said, I agree, women who love a man would get jealous because the feelings deep. You see? Agree. Rachel, I'm not sure what Rachel is saying when she say I do. I don't know if it's that you're getting married and you're at the altar and they ask you the question if you're willing to take the man and you just said I do. All I see is I do. What is it you're referring to, Rachel? You mean you do get jealous? Or you think that you don't get jealous when somebody shifts their attention? All right? Nice. So, Charmin, boy says not always. Okay. Kenneth says they do not own each other. My jealousy can get one sick. It should not be started. Jealousy is not good. All right? If all says so, if all says so, I will get jealous. If somebody I love somebody else, I will get jealous. I tell you now, pain, plain and Jean. Handel, let me hear Handel now. Let me see if Handel saying anything here. The healthy jealous is not dangerous, it's rather protecting of one's turf and hard work. If love is real. I think I like how Handel explained that. Healthy jealousy is protecting your territory. Yes. This is not the obsession that we're talking about. Thank you very much, Handel, for that. Rachel said, I'm the jealous type of woman when I love someone. All right. So don't let us feel angry at that. I do not agree. My jealousy is not good if it can get you to do crazy things. Oh, Sharon, where's Sharon going with this? Sharon, who talk about doing crazy things? We're just talking about the act, the very emotion of jealousy. That is all, you know. Somebody can be jealous and do not act crazy. They could be jealous and don't act upon the jealousy, but the emotion is all we are talking about. I figure I know what's going on here. Some people have so much history and hurt history in their life that they don't understand the dictionary genuine meaning of jealousy. They interpret it to be what we experience out here. When somebody jealous, they abuse you and fight you and shoot you and kill you, put you out and so on. And so I think people beginning to associate jealousy with that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this emotion that you get inside of the person not talking to you, but they're talking a lot to other people. The person not spending time with you, but they're spending time with so much other people. That emotion, that sadness that you get, wishing that I wish I had that. That is all I'm talking about. Nothing's wrong with that. When God gets jealous, he gets jealous because we spend so much time with idols and things that distract us. He gets jealous because we have given our affection to something else. God does not start to shake up heaven and cause thunder and lightning because of that. That's what we're talking about. I hope I explained that, people. Anyway, you see me? I ain't even dealing with that. God is jealous of us. He created us for his purpose. When we are elsewhere, it hurts his heart. We were made in his image and likeness. Thank you very much. Yes, it would cause jealousy, says welcome, Roxanne. Thank you very much, Roxanne, for weighing in. Jealousy does not have to lead to violent acts, just as anger doesn't have to either. That's right, because the Bible says be jealous. No, the Bible says be angry and sin not. Hey, look, my friend Michelle Nicholson. I ain't seen Michelle for a long time. I wonder which part of the word Michelle did, but Kenneth Hart say only old houses have jealousy. Oh, all right. All right. So let me continue here now. So we're talking about jealousy. She listens. This is the other thing the gentleman says. If the woman loves you, she prepared to listen to you. She may not agree with you, sir, but she can listen. Because what you have to say is important. This isn't the type of woman that always, every time a man has a say or has an opinion to express, she calls mansplaining. No, this is not that type of woman. This is the type, you know what mansplaining is? This is the new word that they say as soon as a man starts to give his opinion on something, don't mansplain me. Which means don't ever talk to me, don't try to explain anything to me. I'm intelligent enough to think. That kind of woman, stay far from. Stay far from. If she's not prepared to listen or for you to have an opinion on things. Do not give up your right to have an opinion on a matter, and do not give up your right to disagree on a matter. So a woman who loves you wants to hear your opinion, wants to hear your ideas. Unfortunately, there are some women who really want to hear it, but the man doesn't talk. The man doesn't share. That's our next story by itself. So, a A lot of women care more about themselves, the gentleman says, than others. And he says that when you sit with her, she's prepared to listen to what you have to say. Because what you have to say is important, one, for her to make a decision. It is also important because she loves you. And when a woman loves you, it also means that she instinctively believes that being with you is better than her survival, for her survival, than being alone. She prefers to be with you than to be alone. So therefore, she actually is interested in listening to you than to telling you about herself. I do this, I like this. This is what I want to do with my life. Always about what she has to say. Is she concerned about what you have, what your dreams are? So she'll be more than happy to listen to that. All right. This is the other one. I found this very interesting. He said that if the woman loves you, she tries to impress you. How to think about that? How to think about that one? What do you all think? Let me ask you all the opinion. If a woman loves a man, does she have to impress him? Shaman say not all women. Michelle, oh, you're outside. Outside long for something. All right. I hope you're okay. Nice, Michelle. Thank you. So, here what he says. I'll explain what he says. Women love attention. But most women don't feel the need to impress any specific person unless they care greatly about that person's opinion. Nah, I ain't gonna agree with this. Sorry. Because a lot of women will try to impress. They will go to a function. They don't even know nobody in the function. You could see how some of them walk just to impress. They will dress up just to impress. They go to a wedding and try to outdress the bride. A lot of it has to do with impress. I'm not going to go with this that it is not that she wants to impress everybody else. It is her man. She's just full of impression. Many of the women. This is why it's a billion-dollar industry to sell women's clothes, cosmetics, and all of that. They're impressing everybody. Women try to impress even other women. They like other women. They say, oh God, you look nice. So I ain't got to take this one. All will tell me if all want to take it or not, but I ain't not taking that one. Stacy Washington say, instinctively, I believe a woman will try to impress. Try to impress whom? Yeah? Is she dressing to impress a man? I know that she does want to hear the man say you look nice. But is she dressing to impress the man? Or is she dressing because she's about to go out to impress everybody else, including him? And she wants his endorsement for it. All right. Langdon, you know land? Where you was? Where were you? Oh, yes, some go all out to impress and can't maintain afterwards. They spend all of the money to impress, but they can't maintain. Depends on the woman says, welcome. Be her best, yes, but no pretend just to impress. And I think she just has to be herself. She just has to be nice. She doesn't have to go out of her way to impress nobody. Basic animal behavior which could come from either side. It is instinct for pairs to show one another that they are worthy and capable of their mate. All right, thank you, Joe. Impress or show off. Owen is now asking if it's impress or show off. Well, probably. All right. I think Owen has a point there, whether yeah, there might be a difference between impressing and showing off. Which one do you think women do more, impress or show off? I wonder if I could make a guess. If so, Mike, she was always an impressionist, says Charmaine. Annabella, hey, Annabella, the Dubai girl, ain't even bring me back dust. What is this? Yeah, all right. Rock and come in, Annabella. Rock and come in. But let me tell you, Annabella, I enjoyed following you on your journey. I can't afford going there. I cannot spell the place. And I may never visit there. But you made me feel as though I was there. Thank you very much for all of those shots that you said. Langdon said he was busy doing housework. That is man. Busy doing housework, he's saying. Sharon say impress yourself. Love yourself first. All right, Sharon. Rock and go your way. No wife to assist. What is this? Landon, we had a dog. You give up marching papers? La 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 la. Show off, I see, yes. All right, so Charmaine saying he show off, that they show off. Okay. So I will put a question mark on that one. I don't see, if you are naturally nice, why you have to impress? Dress up nice and so on is all. That's all you need to do. Just do your thing. Impress give me the impression that she's going out of her way to be what she's not. I have a little problem with it. That is how we just end up choosing the wrong woman. Because when they put on mobile buttocks, portable breast, removable eyelash, and they put on all kind of things where they have this thing wrong your belly. I don't know what it's called. To make your stomach look flat and your bottom look big. You impress that gentleman. He falls in love with that person who looks like that. Marries you. And then when you take off, you taking off truckloads of things off of you to put down on a couch to come in bed and lie down. No. Be as you are. If you're black skin, come with a black skin. If you're brown skin, come with a brown skin. Don't bleach to impress nobody. Don't do all of this setup, all of that all you're doing and so on. It brings admiration from a man, but it does not bring impression to most men as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? There are some women natural. They hair natural. They carry their hair in locks and so on. They don't wear these tons of makeup. And they are as beautiful women as ever. London, what you telling me? No, man. We have to talk. What do you mean by divorce ages ago? Anyway, don't let me talk that business on this one. It's often in our culture we worry, says Wendell Handel, about person showing off. If one is happy, they are happy and should not need to dumb me down because public impressions. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If the woman is happy, let her express herself. All right? Waist trimmer. Thank you, Charmaine. That is the thing that's put wrong the belly. I'm not condemning anything wrong the belly, but I'm saying when we put on all of these things, there's a girl I went to school with. I ain't calling no name. For years, her bottom flat. The only thing flatter than that is a road surface. All of a sudden, the lady dress resting on a ledge at the back of her. So I say, well, how this getting into? So I'm saying, and I in a funeral, and she's standing up in front of me. But my mind, this must be a different person, not the person I went to school with. And so on. First I saw thing I did not even know. You could import these things. And there are auxiliaries. You can afford to attach them and detach them. But when I see the thing shaking too much, I started to get suspicious, and somebody was next to me and telling me, Mike, that thing is strapped on. Why would you want to strap that on? To do what? When you, I mean, isn't it a letdown? And fellas, don't fall for all of these gimmicks, don't fall for all of that. When you fall for that, and she has to take that off, does that change your perception of her? So this impression thing, I don't go with it. False advertisement. Everett says, Carla, let me hear what Carla say. I think being yourself is better because doing anything to impress anyone is fake and trying to be what you are not. I think I agree with Carla Thomas. You understand? I don't know why is it like it's as though we are not happy with who we are. Let's just be okay with who we are. Annabella said, I'm not impressing her soul. Love me and leave me. Hey, Annabella, I believe you, Annabella. Annabella is bald. Annabella don't care nothing. A nice, bald, darky woman. She not going about impressing nobody. When she wants, she wears she wig. When she wants, she wears she hair tie. She just doing it as she likes it. Thank you, Annabella. I like that. So you could talk. Anne-Marie says, no impressions, be you. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Another natural woman. Lyndon said, they put on all kinds of things and they want a real man. They put on all kind of fake stuff. Like me how God make me. Thank you, Linda. Linda Jofield. Appreciate that. Bald head, black and beautiful. Take that. I see some nice black women go and bleach their skin and start to look like fry bake that didn't get good oil. No, don't do that. The man would fall in love with an image, says Owen. Absolutely. Are we asking the men how they tell their women love them? You're confused? Where were you, Joan? I'm confused now. They think that they're telling, from what the gentleman is saying, he is saying to tell that the woman loves you, she will try to impress you. We are saying, Joan, I am saying that the woman should not be trying to impress me. The woman should just be her good, nice, darling, charming self. I will be impressed. Any man will be impressed, but they're impressed with the real thing. Impress gives me the impression she's putting on extra in order to catch me. That should not be. I would say only a kitchen have so much appliances. Sharon say there are women who are beautiful with or without makeup. I agree with that. I said so. I ain't gonna deny that. Yeah, I agree with that. Welcome. Yes, being yourself is always best. Pretending will cause you to attract the wrong person. Silicone. Oh, that is what it is, Sharon. All of that in the butt is silicone. And anyway. I ain't going on now, but I ain't. Why didn't you ask her what happened? John, you want me to go up in a funeral and ask a schoolmate and a former schoolmate. Watch her bottom and ask her, what happened? Joan, you really serious? Come, Joan. The belly belt is a girdle. I prefer a woman who's fat and looking fat. She just wear the clothes that would accentuate or at least complement, it probably should be the better word, complement her size. You understand? Because there are some very heavy set women, gorgeous women. They know how to wear themselves, they know how to wear their clothes, and they know how to carry themselves. They don't need to do anything about it. But when you're fat and you're trying to look slim, or you're slim and you're trying to look well endowed, no, you're fooling me. And a lot of it is fake. Might some underwear have them? Underwear? Me understand what you're saying. All right. The women are actually having injections in their butts and risking their lives in the process to turn around and say they're not trying to impress anybody. Carol, why should somebody be going and having injection in their butt? Risk their lives in order to do it. And they turn around and they say they don't care what people say about them. I don't care what people think about me and so on. Then why are we doing all of that? Sharon say they're not blessed like us. Go on Sharon Facebook page there for me, please. Sharon Andrews. Just look for Sharon Andrews and watch her chip it and tell me if she ain't do some of them same thing here that we're talking about tonight. All you just tell me, all you give me my feedback. Landon and all the fellas, all you go and check it. Sharon Andrews. Look for Sharon Andrews. Half of it must be fake. Angel says if you buy it while you have your man just for the fun of it and getting your man point of view for the laughter of it, it's okay. If you're playing around with your husband, yes, fine. That ain't nothing. Annabella say women must be their authentic self. I endorse that. Linda, I just be in so much pain in minutes. I ain't get that. There's some conversation going on there with something in pain in the back, and there's been pain. Lyndon, a guy called the police for a strange woman sleeping where his wife's supposed to be. He said he didn't recognize her. You see? Sean says she impressed him, nobody. The outward man change with time. The inner person is who we really are. And we will get old. I will go with welcome Roxanne with that. We will get old. We'll get older. But we must age with grace. I see some grannies. I see some grannies trying to wear some things. My goodness dear. That must be a crime for somebody to do that. There must be something on the books to incarcerate some of those grannies. They don't know the limits. They don't know the age. Oh my goodness. One bag of prunes and you want to come out here in some shorts when you walk, all your legs and them swinging on you, all the muscles on. No. Fellas, don't get carried away with that. Silicone when you're not blessed with the real stuff. Mr. Edward Jones, I think you're overdoing this, you know. When class starts at 8 o'clock. Do not walk in this class anyhow. The others had enough courtesy to apologize for coming in late. You just walk in and ball about. Or let's start early. Don't try that with me now. Mosquito bite. Listen to him. No dress to compliment yourself. All right. Hey. Saline is used now because the silicone causes medical issues, and Joan is a nurse, so she knows what she's talking about. infection in the breast and buttocks, especially when they rupture. Why? I want no fake woman. I want no woman who carrying all of them goods. The pound, when she stand up on a scale, that is not her true weight. She has a lot of baggage she's carrying on her. I don't want that. Fellas, don't settle for that. And they don't want to impress nobody. No matter how we look, it's a reflection of their minds. Right. Saline implants. Mike, half of me is not fake. But half is not fake. So what they saying, Sharon? The next half is what? Anyway, the people and them will go to your Facebook and they will tell me. When all you go and check the Facebook, Landon, you went and check it? Landon, just go and check Sharon and Drew's page there. Fake. Like when you have it natural detail, it really pains the back. Oh, when the posterior is carrying load, it puts pressure on the chassis. All right, I see it, I get it. The big silicone breasts get hurt when you feel it is like rock. All right. All right. Landon say lovely lady. Who are you talking about? Not Sharon. Yeah. Landon say lovely lady. I have to let you meet Sharon. She looks fabulous, says Landon. Landon, you get catch already. You understand me? Don't let Sharon fool you. Right, and Joan says the breast also cause back pain. And let me tell you. All right, people. Well. I don't know. Something is wrong with the internet tonight. But all right, I'm happy that you all stayed. Thank you very much for staying with us. All right. Let me see if we'll be back on track on the live. Yeah. Okay. Are you all there still? All right. I'm hoping that we're back on. One of the other things that they said is that if she cares for you, all right, if she cares for you, she cares about your future. If she cares for you, she cares about your future. Right, all back inside. Nicely. Thank you all very much. And thanks for not leaving and going it somewhere else. If she cares for you, she cares about your future. So, let me just segue. I know we're talking about to know if the woman loves the man. Let me just talk to the men here for a minute. You see, when a woman harassing you about what you'll do with your life, and she harassing you, so when we're going to stop rent, are we gonna buy a property? Are we gonna build our own place? What are we gonna do with our relationship? Are we going to get married, or is it that we're just going to court for the next 26 years and so on? When a woman start talking like that, fellas, don't get rid of that woman. I'm begging you. Once a woman start talking in that kind of language, Don't get frustrated with her. Do not get rid of that woman. She's talking about your future. And many of us as men have to be saved from ourselves by our woman. What she asking me about my future for and so on, she needs to. It is in your interest. And if she cares about you, she will talk about the future. She's not going to talk about happy hour. Where we going Friday? She's not going to be talking about the next cruise she's going to go on. And if you're going to pay for her hairdo and so on. Those aren't the things that she's going to raise. She's going to raise the question about where your life is going. Because many times, here's what I heard somebody say, and I believe it. A man gets in love with a woman's present, but a woman gets in love with a man's potential. Let me say that again. A man gets in love with a woman in a present. This is why when this is the woman he fell in love with and she changed, he does have a little problem. This is how she was then. This is how she looked. And then bam, she go and she put on a set of size, or she go on and she change in some significant way. It does get a man a little tizzy. But a woman gets in love with a man's potential. She sees a man and says, this man here have good potential. He bright. He good at fixing things. He good at this and so on. He performing below his thing. As she tries to push him. Don't you despise that woman at all. So I agree with this writer when he says she cares about his future. And she'll always talk about that. Not only his future, but our future. Yes. Let me have to school back up now. Rachel, very educated session tonight. Have a blessed one. Unfortunately, I am unwell. I will be excused from class tonight. Sorry about that, Rachel. Rachel, just hit me up. Let me know how you're doing, please. Sharon, I owe you an apology. Sharon, we will talk. You know me and you just go down well. Let me see all of this in here. What time is it? We don't know. Nagging. Jack of all trade. Right. Anyway, so I really want, if there's nothing else, the men out there here, I want you all to hear that. When a woman starts nagging you about settling yourself down and doing better and getting yourself involved and utilizing the time, well, that is an A-class woman. So make sure you listen up. All right, let me see if I get time for one more. A woman is your biggest cheerleader. Who loves you? She's the biggest cheerleader. Here's why she's the biggest cheerleader. She sees the value in you. She promotes the value in you. If you have a woman who always criticizing everything you do, who every time you try to do something and it does not go right, she berates you ceaselessly and needlessly, she's not the right woman for you. If you have a woman who always points out every wrong thing you do, she's not the woman for you. The woman who is able to focus on the good things about you and cheer you on, that's the woman for you. It doesn't mean that she doesn't see your negative, and she will mention your negative every so often, but she's not going to make that the chorus in the song. The chorus in the song, the one that keeps coming up over and over and over again, the one that keeps sung in your ears over and over again, are the things that she loves about you. That's a woman. That's a woman. The verse that comes around once is the negative. The chorus is the one that she repeats over and over about you. But when she has the song wrong side, that she makes the chorus everything that you're doing wrong, and make the verse once in a blue moon she says something nice about you, send her to church. All right. Mike hearing you saying one thing, but your mouth saying the next thing. Charmaine saying, oh, all right. Apparently, the internet has me out of timing. All right. Okay. So, people, I think we've really done the time. It was 26 that they had. I can't go through all of them. Okay. Let me give you this one. If the woman loves you, she's willing to work on the relationship. Those who dismiss the issues in the relationship don't want to try, can't be bothered with you, and tell you that they were not going to be bothered with you. Allow her to leave. Tell her bye. Allow her to go. But the woman who loves you, she will work on the relationship. She wants the relationship. When she walks, if she walks, it's because she has done all she can in the relationship. Kevin, I thought you say you're on the part 2. Let me just tell you, next week I'll be transmitting from lovely St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I hope the hotel has good, robust Wi-Fi for me to be able to transmit the mic at night from there. But let me give you notice that if it is canceled, it is because we did not have the kind of robust Wi-Fi that we need to have. But we'll do all we can to do so. Landon say he welcomes constructive criticism. Of course, that is good. But don't be complaining everything like a chorus. Landon said a woman who knows how to motivate her man when he has failed is a woman to keep. Whitfield, sorry about that. Yes, I am going there. Old Bush Karate movie. All right. So I'll be going there to chat with some prisoners and some prison officers. I'm looking forward to it. God has blessed me that we have that opportunity to go and reach some of those guys. There are some lovely men in the prison, both here and in St. Vincent. I've gone to the prisons here, just for in case somebody come in and say, you go in prison in St. Vincent, he ain't coming to our prison here. I have gone to the prisons in Tobago. I've never been invited or been able to go to the prison in Trinidad, though I made requests. But the prison commissioner actually was very delighted and is making arrangements for me to meet with the prisoners there and to chat with them. And myself and Murchison Alexis will be going there to chat with them, and we are looking forward to it. It's always quite an inspiring. You ask yourself, why did some of these guys even land up there? Because they don't seem to be people who need to be there. But sometimes they make some decisions that are inappropriate. Sometimes they make some hasty decisions, and they go there, and that's a place to go to be able to get time to think. But all is never lost with many of these guys as they come back home. Belial, that's the one I'm going to Whitfield. Like you are St. Vincent Manor. Yes, that is the one. Okay. Thank you very much, Handel. Appreciate that. All of you all. God bless you all. Going to see you all again next week, Thursday, same time, for more. I think we're going to talk about, I think we spoke about the different types of husbands. I do not believe we spoke about the different types of wives. And I may very well talk about that next week. Seeing that we did it, let us give it a balance. Different types of husband. Remember the slave husband, the caring husband, and we talk about the bachelor husbands, all of that. You all remember that? Well, next week we're going to talk about all the different types of wives you're going to get. Select your wife well. I'm Michael Shaw. This is Mike at Night. We will see you next week Thursday. God bless you.